This movie is about Nick Marshall, a confident and selfish ad man who suddenly gets a strange gift: he can hear what women think, even if they don't speak. At first, he thinks it's amazing, like a secret way to understand them. But soon, things get messy. What seemed like a dream turns his life upside down and changes him in ways he never expected. Nick grew up in bright Las Vegas, raised by a glamorous showgirl mother and surrounded by elegant women. These early years made him believe he knew everything about women. He sees himself as a ladies' man, confident, persuasive, and always in control. At his ad agency, Nick expects a big promotion. He's polished, successful, and knows how to sell anything. He often flirts with Lola, a witty barista at his favorite coffee shop. But his world is shaken when his boss tells the team the agency will now focus on female consumers, the top market. Instead of promoting Nick, they bring in Darcy McGuire, a smart, capable woman from another firm, to lead the new strategy. Nick is furious, feeling betrayed and overlooked. To make things worse, his ex-wife asks him to care for their teenage daughter, Alex, while she's away on her honeymoon. Nick barely knows how to be a father, he's never really tried. Their relationship is cold, distant. When he learns Alex has a boyfriend, his discomfort deepens. At work, Darcy presents a new challenge. Each team member receives a box of women's products and must develop creative pitches around them. Determined to prove his worth, Nick takes the items home, tests them out, applying lipstick, trying on pantyhose, and dances to pop songs in a ridiculous, light-hearted attempt to understand women. He's caught mid-dance by Alex, who sees him wearing a bra and storms out, horrified. That night, while drying his hair in the bathroom, Nick accidentally falls into the tub and is electrocuted. When he wakes up, everything seems normal, until he begins hearing thoughts. Not voices. Thoughts. Women's unspoken feelings, insecurities, judgments, desires. It's overwhelming. At first, he thinks people are speaking out loud. But after several shocking encounters, including with his housekeeper, he realizes he's somehow gained a supernatural ability. At work, Nick is flooded with inner commentary. He hears Annie, his assistant, venting about how much she hates him. He hears Erin, a quiet, timid coworker, silently considering suicide due to stress and lack of purpose. Nick begins to see himself through their eyes, and he doesn't like it. He visits a therapist who is skeptical until he answers questions she never asks aloud. Amazed, she calls him blessed. Suddenly, Nick realizes this curse might actually be a tool for understanding. He uses it to charm Lola, win over coworkers by responding to unspoken needs, and slowly gain Darcy's trust by offering solutions that seem intuitively perfect. But while his external world improves, Nick's conscience starts to stir. He secretly uses Darcy's inner monologue to steal her ideas for a major pitch, and though the strategy wins praise, it doesn't feel right. Darcy begins to open up to him, revealing her past heartbreak, and they share a romantic kiss. But Nick is now torn. He's falling for her, but she doesn't know the truth. Meanwhile, his bond with Alex deepens. He helps her prepare for prom and buys her a dream dress. He gives advice, listens without judgment, and begins to act like the kind of father she never had. One night, after a date with Lola, Nick fumbles in the bedroom, but quickly corrects course based on her thoughts, impressing her. Still, he feels hollow, knowing he isn't connecting authentically. The next morning, reality catches up. Lola confronts him for ghosting her. He panics and tells her he's gay to avoid confrontation, a lie that leaves her confused but subdued. Then comes the day of the big pitch. Nick feels the pressure and guilt. He holds Darcy's brilliant ideas, but they're not his. He offers her the chance to lead, but she insists he present it, saying he deserves the recognition. The pitch is a massive hit. Nick basks in applause, until he learns Darcy has been fired. The company believes she didn't contribute. The celebration feels meaningless. Nick decides to come clean. He confesses to his boss that the ideas were all Darcy's, not his. The truth stings, but he knows it's right. Later, he realizes Erin never showed up to work. Fearing the worst, he rushes to her apartment during a thunderstorm. A bolt of lightning strikes nearby, electrocuting him again. But when he wakes, he hears nothing. His power is gone. Nick finds Erin safe, then drives to Darcy's place to tell her everything. She's not home, so he leaves a raw, emotional voicemail. Just then, his ex-wife calls. Alex is missing. He finds her crying in the prom bathroom, heartbroken. This time, he doesn't fix it. He listens. He says, "I'm proud of you." For the first time, Alex calls him Dad. That night, he lovingly tucks her into bed. Then he returns to Darcy's, and when she answers, he doesn't hold back. He tells her about the thoughts, the betrayal, the growth, and how it all led him to love her, not the image, but the real her. He confesses he stole her pitch, that he wronged her, but also that she changed his life. Darcy listens quietly, visibly moved. "Why didn't you just tell me sooner?" she asks softly. "I didn't know how to," Nick says. "I was scared of losing what I never truly earned." After a pause, she smiles. "Well, now you've earned it." She leans in. They kiss, truthfully, equally, with nothing left unheard, nothing left unsaid. And this time, for Nick Marshall, love isn't a game. It's something real. Friends, subscribe for more movie recaps.